Let's see what's fallen off this old crate. Ah. This hose is broken and losing hydraulic fluid. To get the chopper flying again, I'll have to repair the hose and top up the hydraulic fluid. Fire's dead and the pot's empty. But nobody's hungry yet, and we've still got a few hours until supper time. The oil and hot water have finally formed an emulsion together. Making soup was easier than this. I'll tip the mixture into the canister. If I top up the hydraulic fluid with this, it should do the trick. The length is fine, but the seal isn't tight enough. The hose isn't fitted tightly enough. That's why the hydraulics are still leaking. I can't get that off. I can't get the clips off with my bare hands. I can use the knife to pierce, cut, scratch, slit, chop, saw, and unscrew hose clips, apparently. If I pull out the... I can't use that. The hose and line are hooked up beautifully. There we go. The hose is properly sealed now. Right. Your helicopter is back in service. Shall we get moving?
Sure. I just need to get my gear. So, what's so urgent at the Grimshark?
My companion is an archaeologist. We're following up on some information she found in an old Viking text.
Archaeologists, always in such a hurry. Geologists know how to wait. It's over there. I'll need the whole afternoon to check the monitoring stations.
Understood. We'll go and take a look around the summit for a while.
Okay, but you absolutely have to be back before it gets dark.
Roger. Hey, do you hear that?
Another helicopter. Who?
I've no idea. Stay behind me, Gwen.
Good work, Mr. Paddock. You've achieved what our very best scientists failed to do. Found the way to Asgard. I'm impressed. Now, hand over the key.
What key?
Your daughter's amulet. Give it to me.
Good shot, Anna.
Thank you. Sorry, how rude of me. Mr. Paddock, have you met my sister?
You've right. We never would have made it without these two.
What?
Without you, we wouldn't have found Professor Langtry in time, and the KGB would have shut down the Wotan project.
What are you talking about?
Anna was lying to us the whole time. She works for the Soviets.
No, Mr. Paddock. We work for no one. The secret services on each side of the Iron Curtain are just convenient resources for us, as we complete our father's work.
Oscar Brunner would never have wanted this. Killing? Kidnapping? Just to find Asgard?
You know nothing about our father, or his research. It's not about Asgard. It's about Wotan's ore.
100 times the radioactivity of uranium or plutonium. In these times of ours, and you ought to know this, Mr. Paddock, that means power. Indescribable power. And that is worth every sacrifice. So open the door.
Gwen, give me the amulet.
Yggdrasil. So it's true.
And the World Tree will finally give us the answers.
So, you found what you were looking for. We'll go now.
Oh no. You could still be useful.
Why? At least let Gwen go. She's only a child.
Dad!
We need bodies. The younger and stronger, the better. Almost all the scientists who worked on Project Wotan died of radiation poisoning.
But Asgard's inhabitants survived exposure for centuries, before they abandoned this place.
We have to find out how they survived the radiation before we unearth Wotan's ore.
So we may need guinea pigs, canaries to send down the mine. That is why you're still useful.
Secure the area! And now, you will reveal the secret of Asgard's healing powers.
You're crazy. Why would I help you?
You're not helping us. You're helping your daughter.
What? Gwen! No! What's wrong? What's wrong?
Haven't you noticed how your daughter has been growing weaker since her stay in Moscow? Radiation poisoning. Only a miracle can save her now.
I'll kill you. How could you do this?
You told me to do it. I trusted you.
But now, what am I supposed to do?
The casket is the key. The monks on Gotland, Father, Kessler, they were all protected from the radiation in the same miraculous way. Cut out of the wood from Yggdrasil, the rune inscription was a clue to the elixir of life.
The map that led us here. All of that points to one conclusion. The World Tree holds the healing powers. Now all we have to do is find out how to harness them. And that's where you come in, Mr. Paddock.
A mirror mosaic of the World Tree. But it looks a little twisted somehow. Aha. Now the mirrors are reflecting the sunlight onto the pillars at each corner of the platform. Diamonds. Let's hope they can be Gwen's best friend. The blue diamond has razor-sharp edges. A Nazi expedition. Maybe these were Kessler's men. Stuck fast to the ice. Just how thick can this layer of snow and ice be? Just how thick? No idea what these runes mean. If it's a warning, then it's too late. I won't leave without saving Gwen. Well, they don't need it anymore. What the hell's that? Easy never affected. No sudden moves. The wolf is staying in the shadows. He doesn't seem to like the light. Rotten and faded, like the rest of Asgard. The broken shaft from a spear. It's stuck firmly in his hand and I can't pull it out. There we go. The molten wax is running between the fingers and onto the wooden staff. A bit of wax and now it moves quite smoothly. Got it. Let's see what he had with him. Let's see how you like that. I can hack the pack out of the ice. I'll empty it out. I've already taken out all the cleaning stuff. I'll take a helmet full of snow with me. That should make the staff a bit more flexible, I think. It's not my size anyway, so I can just go ahead and cut it up. Even without sharp points or feathers, the cleaning rods make pretty serviceable arrows. Gotta be worth a try. Bullseye! The diamond is shimmering green. A raven. So there aren't just wolves down here. I won't be able to get that from up there without some help. Gwen might know more about Norse mythology. Gwen might know more about Norse mythology, but I still remember the stories of Odin's faithful companions, an 8-legged horse, 2 wolves, and 2 ravens. Okay, Raven. Where do you want to go? Gwen might know more about... Okay, Raven. Where do you want to go? Okay, Raven. Where do you want to go? Okay, Raven. Where do you want to go? I hope I can take it without the cave collapsing. Phew. Okay, what do we have here? There's Yggdrasil in the middle. There's a snake spitting something onto its roots, and that then rains onto the tree from above. Then there's a load of runes and triangular symbols whose corners point in different directions. The question is, can I use this to activate Yggdrasil's healing powers? There's no water in the fountain connected to Yggdrasil. So what do all these runes mean? This is getting complicated, and I don't have time for complicated. Sounds like there might be steam building up behind the walls. Gwen. You have to drink this.
Dad!
Perfect. It works. You should be rewarded for your efforts. As a reward, we will kill your daughter first.
Stop! Wait.
She should be spared the horror that has haunted us all our lives. Watching our father be shot in cold blood.
No!
He's dead.
Dad! I have to get to Dad. Where now? Where now?
Halt, mortal.
Who's that?
Terrible things have happened to you, human. Sorrow and anger lie dark in your thoughts.
Please, help me. I'm looking for a way back up.
What you truly seek, Gwen, is not up there.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Thrym, the last guardian of this place.
Can you help me?
To carry out your revenge? No.
They shot my father. They have to be stopped.
Those who seek retribution cannot hold back evil.
But what should I do? Forgive them and hope that they're sorry?
Your path seems predestined and violent, but you do not have to choose revenge. You can change your fate.
What do you mean?
The mighty Odin once faced this dilemma. His son, Baldur, was murdered, and with his life, all joy and peace disappeared from Asgard. It was the twilight of the gods. Odin came to this place and asked to drink from the Fountain of Fate. He wanted to unmask the traitors who were responsible for his son's death. The father of the gods, the greatest of us, was absolute. He wanted vengeance. Odin's war against the murderers of his son brought the end of the Aesir. Yggdrasil burned.
Ragnarok.
As his eye swept over what was left of Asgard, Odin realized that he had lost everything. Driven by a thirst for revenge, he had strayed from the path of righteousness.
I understand what you're saying, but can the Fountain of Fate help me stop the sisters from doing more harm?
That question is yours alone to answer.
So you'll let me drink from the fountain?
I cannot prevent you. Each person is responsible for their own destiny. But you have to prove yourself worthy. Only those who first pay their respects to Odin's son may drink from the fountain. Baldur's grave lies to my left. The fountain you will find to my right. Nothing is set in stone. Everything lies in your hands.
There's a silver ring lying there. That's quite a stepping stone. It's hovering over the chasm. Hopefully it will carry me across. On the deck, there's nothing but a wooden sarcophagus. The final resting place of Odin's son, Baldur. On the deck, there's nothing but a wooden sarcophagus. The final resting... Baldur ought to have his father's ring. Come on, Gwen. No time to be nervous. Thrym said this is how I can change my fate. Let's see what he meant. And I hope it can save my father, too. Can't they see me? Where am I? Oh no!
Who are you?
You can see me?
Are you an angel?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oscar and the girls, they need help. It's still not too late. The key, the attic, they have to hide.
This must be where Mila and Anna live with their father, Oscar. Nothing's changed. How could it? The girl's father was murdered, and the casket fell into the hands of the Nazis. Mila and Anna became fixated on revenge, and the whole mess began. He finds the hiding place in time, but fetching the photo takes too long. Now, where could the girls have put their mother's photo? It's not here. No photo and... Now that's the photo. I almost made it. But Mila and Anna's father was shot again, and the casket was taken by the Nazis. I didn't change our fate, but that doesn't mean I can't. Now he's in time to give Mila and Anna the photo. But then he gets shot in the attic. And then the soldiers find the casket. So nothing's changed. Ah, there's the casket. Well, that solves that problem. The soldiers can't be allowed to find Oscar in the attic. The soldiers are heading up the stairs. I have to make sure nothing draws their attention to this room. Cleaning stuff, some cans of paint and thinners. It's got paint thinners in it. I'll soak the cloth. Sleep well.
They've gone, but they must have only just left.